Hello everybody, my name is Will and I am the developer behind React SaaS, a starter template that will hopefully get your SaaS running in minutes. So after you pay and you log in, you'll be greeted with a nice admin dashboard. This is actually built on top of the template, so you can kind of expect the same kind of format here. In here you'll see that you can download the template, preview the template, and review your documentation that you'll need to get started, configure Stripe, and then go to production so you can actually start taking those live payments from real users, which would be fantastic. So coming back over here, we can just do a quick preview of the template. This is just the template code, the raw template code deployed to Vercel. You'll see that you'll have a Firebase example and a Stripe example. These are really just here in place to help you start to learn how to work with these tools and integrations better. So I try to document these really well and just make them dynamic so you can start to work with that a little bit easier. Coming back over here, we can download the template as well, and you'll see the file went over there. So it's a zip file, and then when you unzip it, you will have all of the template code. So this is a demo that I actually got running last night, and all I've done with this so far is run the setup script. So we have a bash script and a PowerShell script here. So depending on your preference and your operating system, you can run either or. So I've ran the bash script here because I'm running on Mac OS. And you will see that all this does for you is it helps you set up all the environment variables for your dev environment and your prod environment in Firebase. So keeping your user data separate and safe is a nice thing about this template. It creates your Firestore database. You create your Firestore databases there in your dev and prod environments. You set up your Firestore rules to keep that data safe. And then enable Firebase authentication. And then at that point, it actually gets your local host running. And after that, it walks you through, setting up GitHub and actually getting it integrated with Vercel, so you have that CI/CD process for doing dev and prod releases. So coming back over here, we can open up the local host, and you can see that this is the exact same thing that you saw earlier. It's nice to note that this was built on top of Shadcn components. So you can use tools like V0, which I think are really helpful for rapid prototyping. It's fully mobile responsive, so you can open it, close it. It has some basic features here like security for your users for changing their passwords, along with billing management, so if someone has a subscription and they want to cancel it. It is another nice thing to note that we don't actually have Stripe configured yet because we just ran the setup script. That is the second part of the setup that you need to complete on your own, but I do have documentation back over here on how to do that in the configuring Stripe section, and there's a nice little plug-in there in Firebase to make that easy for you. So closing this, we can look over some of the code. We have everything under the components. This is really just a lot of the bulk of the UI. So under dashboard, this is the layout, the header, the nav link. This is all the stuff that you see in the actual admin dashboard. Here are the example components. This was the Firebase one I was showing off a little bit earlier. So this is the create, read, update, destroy in Firebase. And that's, you can see right here, create new posts, update them. The Stripe example, this just pulls all the products dynamically from either environment that you're in. So for dev, for testing, it'll pull all your test pricing products and lay those out for you there. And then for your prod, it will pull all your live payments. So that's helpful for that. I have some landing page examples. We have authentication, context. So this wraps your entire application in a context. So it knows which user is actually authenticated and logged in. Under Firebase, we have a lot of the functionality here for like forget password, reset password, along with those create, read, update, destroy functions. Under Stripe, you can create your checkout session, your portal for your users, and that's kind of the basics of how it's all structured. It is nice to note also with Stripe that you have a lot of control over your pricing strategy, whether you want to do one-time or recurring or multiple one-time or multiple recurring. You can set that here, and that will show up in your billing for your users. And yeah, so you have a lot of control there. Everything is integrated with dev and prod, keep that user data safe, and then you have this fast setup script to go from 0 to deployed very quickly. So I hope you enjoy this template as much as I'm starting to enjoy it, and I'm looking forward to starting to get some feedback from you guys.